Hello everybody, my name is Jordan and today I'm joined with Braden and Henry and we're here to talk about exercise. We believe that exercise is a very important part in everyday life, whether it's joining an intramural sports team, playing at the collegiate level, walking your dog, or just going for a nice jog. There's a lot of benefits that comes with exercise, like retaining information better, having a sharper mind, and actually being able to remember things a lot better. Some things that we noticed throughout this research is that when you have a sharper body, you have a sharper mind. And this shows that exercise is actually beneficial towards your school. Being a college student, there's lots of things that come with stress, anxiety, depression throughout your school year because there's a lot of schoolwork that you have to do and it becomes a lot. So we believe that, getting a little bit of exercise each day can actually benefit you in the classroom as well as your mental health. We think that collegiate sports is a great thing for a school because when someone is behind a sports team and the sports team's doing well, the overall cheer and morale of the school is actually a lot happier. Did you know that you only need about 120 minutes to 160 minutes a week of exercise? That's not a lot. You can go for a run, you can go for a walk, you can work out, you can do all those things, and you can be getting your exercise intake in. I'm gonna pass the phone off to Braden now, and he's gonna talk a little bit more about what exercise really means to us.
Hello, my name is Braden, and as you know, our topic is sport performance / sport participation. The question that I personally had to answer was, does participation in a sport improve one's mental health and mental well-being? So, upon finding 3 empirical articles and reading them in depth, they all came to the same conclusion that sport participation does indeed improve one's mental well-being. In the first study, it was found that for students with similar ages as college students here at Syracuse University, that by participating in a sport actually decreased their levels of academic stress, which ultimately improved their quality of life, thus improving their mental health. It was found in the second study that by participating in a sport actually led to a greater sense of community felt amongst the members, which ultimately led to more enjoyment being felt while participating, thus improving one's happiness levels. And last but not least, in the third article that I had found, it was found that by participating in a sport led to increased levels in the elements of happiness, such as flow, involvement, satisfaction, and pleasure, which greatly increased one's mental well-being. Overall, students here at Syracuse University should take this data into consideration, as sport participation might not only improve your happiness, but may improve your overall mental well-being at the same time.
What's up, class? My name is Henry, and my topic was physical health and its direct relationship with the physical health and well-being of students. So the first article proved just different benefits for college students regarding the significance of physical activity, personal health goals, and the positive impacts of sports in college. This might motivate college students to start working out, to participate in athletic activities, or even to be more conscious of their physical health. I mean, the results showed that students who did participate in any form of physical activity, whether it be sports, whether it be just to start running in the mornings, or even just do a few push-ups in between homework sessions, their overall physical health obviously grew. And so the next article provided statistical evidence that students who were more physically active would have a greater physical health impacts as a result. I mean, all 3 of these articles pretty much studied and proved the same things, which is that students who participated in any form of physical activity had better health benefits as a result. In this second article as well, the students who were active showed greater health-related physical fitness, even self-esteem, and better task orientation. So, I mean, this is kind of building off the guys said before me, but physical activity can really help more than just your physical fitness. I mean, that's the obvious result, is that, as you work out or even just doing cardio, you become more physically fit. On top of that, there's other things like self-esteem and task orientation. And that's really important for college students especially. Another result of this second article was that the active students tended to be more physically and mentally healthy, while inactive students did not. So they compared the physical activity of students who were physically active and the students who were not, and their physical and mental health after that, or as a result of that. And finally, the third article proved that students who were active showed greater health-related physical performance, such as tracked physical activity minutes, an increase in days participating in physical activity, and exercise duration. So those are the things that this study paid attention to, had a focus on, and they found that active students did tend to be more physically and dietarily healthy, while inactive students did not. So if a student is focused on physical activity and bettering themselves, their body, they pay more attention to what they're eating more often than not. So paying more attention to your diet as well is a side benefit of being more physically active. This article provided statistical evidence that students who are more physically active and controlling of their diets might have greater physical health impacts as a result. And so, I mean, I know that my part of this presentation is to focus on the physical benefits of sports, and I feel like these studies really clearly prove that. But also, each one of these studies also supported the prior points that we made in the presentation, which were that there were greater mental health benefits. The students performed better, they paid more attention to their schedules, their sleep schedules were more organized, their task orientation was excellent, and there are just a lot of benefits to that.
So why is this all important? Well, for starters, it can help improve one's physical health. By participating in sports actually leads to an increase in physical activity as well as exercise, which improve one's physical health. Secondly, participating in sports improves mental health and mental well-being, as participation actually decreases levels of academic stress, increases a sense of community, and increases the elements of happiness, which ultimately all leads to a greater quality of life. Last but not least, sport involvement can have a positive effect on one's emotions, as outcomes from games and matches on that given day may influence the way a person feels. All of this information can be used for students here at Syracuse University and will hopefully encourage them to participate in a sport for multiple benefits. Thank you.